Hello everyone and welcome back to this lovely series. We are gonna continue our WWE save in the Pro Wrestling Simulator. If my math serves me right, then this is the last row before the No Way Out show or like premium live event. Sorry guys, I was wrong here. This is not the last row before No Way Out. I was completely wrong here. There will be one other row or one other week, so there will be another row and Smackdown after this video. So yeah, sorry about this mess up. We are here, I believe, in Florida in the American Airlines Center, if I remember correctly. But that doesn't matter. Let's start the show. The show starts with Seth freaking Rollins, who makes his entrance, and then Seth freaking Rollins cuts a promo about Gunther, and he says in the promo that it's clear that Gunther is afraid of him, but he can understand it because as soon as he gets in the match with him, the world title is gonna come back where it belongs. It's gonna come back to Seth freaking Rollins. You know, because on the last week's Raw, Gunther has came out after Seth Rollins defeated Ludwig Kaiser in a match. I believe that was the main event of the previous week's Raw, and Gunther came out, but he didn't get into the ring with Seth. He just standed on the ramp, and holded up his world title. So that's why Seth Rollins says that Gunther is clearly afraid of him. But then CM Punk, the Royal Rumble winner, who is still didn't make his decision that who he's gonna challenge at WrestleMania for their title. So yeah, CM Punk comes out and Punk talks to Seth, and he says that I think that the timing of this is not great for you, Seth. You see, it's WrestleMania season, and I still didn't choose who am I gonna challenge at WrestleMania for their title. So let's say you win the world title at No Way Out against Gunther. That means that you could potentially have a very short title reign, so just keep in mind that. Gunther then interrupts them, and he enters to the arena, but he stops at the ramp again, and from the ramp he cuts a promo about both Seth and Punk. Gunther says that he is not afraid of Seth Rollins, he is not on his level, and for CM Punk the thing is that he hopes that Punk not gonna choose him for WrestleMania because then he will need to cripple an old man on the grandest stage of them all. And that's the segment, which has got a final score of 94%, which is I think great. I didn't expect anything less from these three men, so it's pretty good. Okay, let's see if we got any feedback. Yeah, the Gunther promo part was the weak link, as I should say, but that was not that bad. So 79%. So I think that was great. Okay, and the next we have a title match that is for the women's IC title between Lyra Valkyria and Raquel Rodriguez, and Lyra defeated Raquel and defended her title against Raquel Rodriguez. Of course, on the ringside there was Liv Morgan, who is interfered against Lyra to help Raquel, but there was also Alexa Bliss whose respect was earned by Lyra. So, and Alexa clearly supports Lyra now, and he was also at ringside, but she supported Lyra in this match, and yeah, Lyra defended her title against Raquel. The crowd reaction was 63%, the match quality was 60%, so therefore the final score was 62%, which is I think not that great, but it's a okay, it's like an average match. So yeah, okay. In the next segment, we got to backstage where Paul Heyman gets an incoming call on his phone. Heyman, when he looks at the number that calls him, he looks shocked. But then he smiles and walks by the camera. So we don't know who called Heyman, but Heyman was shocked and then he smiled. So it was a really mysterious segment, I think, which is got a final score of 95. Of course, it's Heyman, so I didn't expect anything less from him. And in the next match, we have a match between Ivor and Julius Creed, where the crowd didn't care about the segment and were very vocal about it. Oh, let's see. The finish slightly hurt the match quality. So, between Ivor and Julius Creed, Julius won this match because of Chad Gable's interference. And of course, on the ringside there was also Valhalla. But yeah, Julius won this match because of the help of Chad Gable. So it was a cheap win for the Creed brothers and for the American Made, as I should say. The crowd reaction was 47 because they didn't care about this match, which I could understand if I'm honest. And the match quality was 62%, so therefore this match, the final score of this match was 54%. I think this isn't that good, so yeah, but I see the point that the crowd didn't care about this match. I could honestly see that. So okay. And we got to backstage where we saw that Adam Pearce and Seth Rollins are talking about a potential title shot for Seth Rollins for Gunther's world title, and Adam Pearce makes it official. And after that, Michael Cole and Pat McAfee announces, the commentary team announces to us that Seth freaking Rollins versus Gunther are happening at No Way Out for the world title. So yeah, this segment final score was 85%, and then we have a match between JD McDonough and Penta, where Penta defeated JD McDonough, as I can see. Yeah, the crowd reaction was 67%, the match quality was 79%, which is great, so therefore this match was 72%. Okay, so yeah, remember that on the previous weeks there was like a match between Dirty Dominic and Penta, and I think that if I remember correctly, Penta won that match too, and now Penta defeated JD McDonough in 2 days Raw. So yeah, Penta gets the win, but after that, the Judgment Day, JD McDonough, Dominic Mysterio and Carlito attacked Penta, and but Bron Breakker came for the rescue of Penta, but you know, Breakker didn't want to save Penta. Breakker just had enough from the Judgment Day, as I should say. So yeah, Bron Breakker came out and chased the Judgment Day away. So therefore, he kinda saved Penta, we could say that. So this segment got a final score of 76%, which is, I think, great. Okay. And in the next segment, Bayley has an interview with Katie Kelly, and Katie asks Bayley about last week because you know last week Bailey won her match to qualify herself to the Women's Elimination Chamber match at No Way Out, but after her victory, she was still in the ring, and Roxanne Perez appeared on the Titantron screen, and Roxanne cutted a promo about Bailey, and Bailey talked about that, but all of a sudden Roxanne Perez attacked Bailey in the backstage, so this segment got a final score of 82. The tensions are rising in the women's division between these two women. So yeah, after this segment we got a women's elimination chamber qualifier match between Dakota Kai and Zoe Stark, which was won by Dakota Kai. You know, when I record this video this day, as I should say, the news came out that there was a lot of releases in the WWE, and some big names like Braun Strowman and Dakota Kai, which is really unfortunate, because I really had the feeling like that Dakota Kai has so much potential, but they saw it otherwise, so that's pretty unfortunate. But here in this save, Dakota Kai is still here, so yeah, and she won this match, so therefore she qualified herself to the Women's Elimination Chamber match at No Way Out. Alright, the crowd reaction was 64%, the match quality was 66%, so therefore the final score was 65%, which is, I think, is average. Okay, after that we cut to backstage where Finn Balor gives an interview to Jackie Redmond, and Jackie asks Balor about tonight's main event, where Balor gets a chance to qualify himself for the men's elimination chamber match at No Way Out against Roman Reigns, and Finn Balor says to Jackie that like he reflects about when he got first drafted to the main roster, and he got drafted to Raw. Then he had a qualifier match against Roman Reigns for, I think that was the that was a qualifier match for the SummerSlam match for the Universal title, if I remember correctly. And there Balor defeated Roman Reigns, and tonight he is gonna do the same to earn a spot in the men's elimination chamber match at No Way Out, so he could go and win the elimination chamber match and then be in the main event of WrestleMania. Okay, and after this segment, which has got a final score of 86, which is, I think, great, we immediately jump into this match, you know, the entrances and stuff. So yeah, the matches happens, and yeah, this match got a really good reaction from the crowd, 98%, and the match quality was 84%, so therefore the final score of this match was 92%. Of course, the Judgment Day was out at ringside and tried to help Balor in this match, and of course on Roman Reigns' corner there was and of course in Roman Reigns' corner there was the wise man Paul Heyman. So yeah, I don't know why Paul Heyman is on the Smackdown brand, but okay, it doesn't matter. The thing is that Roman Reigns won this match and defeated Finn Balor, so therefore Roman Reigns qualified himself for the men's elimination chamber match at No Way Out. And yeah, this match was great, and I think this was a great way to close this show. So yeah, and show 88% show rating. That's great. We gained popularity everywhere, so that is also great. Okay, end show. And we are immediately here at the Friday Night Smackdown, at this week's Friday Night Smackdown. I don't know what is the name of the arena, but I'm sure that we are in Oregon State. Before the show opens, I just want to clarify that this is not the last week before No Way Out. I was wrong about it, but I checked. This is not the last week before the No Way Out premium live event. There will be another episode of Raw and Smackdown, and then we will head to No Way Out. So yeah, I just wanted to clarify this. Let's get into the show. Okay, CM Punk opens the show with his entrance, and then CM Punk cuts a promo about Cody Rhodes. I was at Raw this Monday and I got into a confrontation with Seth Rollins, but more importantly, with the world champ Gunther too. I listened carefully when he spoke, but I was not listening what Gunther was talking about. I listened to how he talked, and I realized that he is a piece of shit. And that realization helped me with my decision a lot, because I want my WrestleMania main event to be against the right person, and Gunther is clearly not that. So I'm here to announce that I choose, and therefore I'm gonna challenge Cody Rhodes at the main event of WrestleMania for the undisputed WWE title. But then the bloodline interrupts. CM Punk and Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu comes out, and Solo has a war of words with CM Punk where he threatens Punk for choosing Cody because the bloodline wants Cody first. Then Cody comes out with his big entrance, and then Cody says to Solo that if the bloodline wants him first, then he is here for it. Then Nick Aldis interrupts this whole thing and makes official that tonight's main event will be Solo and Jacob versus Cody Rhodes teaming with his challenger at WrestleMania, CM Punk. And after this segment, which has got a final score of 93%, this is the end of this segment. So yeah, and after this, we have a women's elimination chamber qualifier match between Jade Cargill and Nia Jax. Of course, Jade was on the last week, on the previous SmackDown, Jade was the one who saved her like tag team partner, but you know there isn't a women's tag team division in this save because I deleted the women's tag title. But he saved Jade, but Jade saved Becky Lynch from Nia Jax's and Candice LeRae's attack last week, and therefore now Jade Cargill gets into a match with Nia Jax for a chance to qualify herself for the Women's Elimination Chamber match, which is gonna happen at No Way Out. The crowd reaction was 72%, but the match quality was really bad. Oh my god. 34% match quality, and therefore the final score was 55%, which is not that great. Jade Cargill wouldn't sell much, which didn't make for a great match. Nia Jax was struggling for a breath by the end of the match. Nia Jax could have put a little more effort. Jade and Nia have pretty bad chemistry. The finish slightly hurt the match quality. Oh my god, everything that's bad was in this match, I think. Oh, that's not that great. But Nia Jax win this match because of Candice's help from the ringside. And after the match, Nia and Candice attacked Jade Cargill, but then Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch came for the rescue of Jade Cargill and saved the day. That segment got a 74%, so it's a lot better now. But let's head to the next segment, which is a match between Damian Priest and Kevin Owens, where the crowd reaction was really good, 90%, and the match quality was also pretty good, 66%, and the final score therefore was 80%. And that match was won by Damian Priest because of Randy Orton's interference. I don't know why this didn't show Randy Orton like that he was at ringside, because I put there Randy. I don't know, it doesn't matter. The thing is that Damian Priest could won this match because Randy Orton distracted Kevin Owens. You know, Randy and Owens is in a pretty big and personal feud, and therefore Kevin Owens got distracted by simply Randy Orton's existence, as I should say, and therefore Damian Priest could get the victory. So yeah, this was just a match because of why not, which was won by Damian Priest. Okay, but in the post-match, Kevin Owens not only got defeated but got attacked by Randy Orton, but Owens would fight back with a screwdriver, and then they needed to be pulled apart with Randy Orton. So that segment, or as I should say, this segment got a final score of 87%, which is great. And then there was a match between Zelina Vega and Candice LeRae. Okay, the crowd didn't care about this match and were very vocal about it. Oh, I see. The match quality was, or I should say the crowd reaction was 45%, the match quality was 64%, so therefore the final score was 53%. Okay. And Zelina defeated Candice LeRae. When I booked the show, there was much more time left than I expected, so I put these two women on the card because why not? They get a chance and stuff. So yeah, and Zelina Vega won this match, which is great. I think this match was a like an average match also. This was not that great, but I don't know why the crowd didn't care about this. I think it's related to the popularity of the wrestlers that are in this match. But okay, next segment. Then we cut to backstage where CM Punk bumps into an old friend. Punk bumps into Paul Heyman. And they have a quick chat about a few things, like CM Punk's WrestleMania main event match against Cody Rhodes, that he chose him and why he chose him and stuff. Heyman gives a little pep talk to CM Punk, and then CM Punk asks Heyman about that he is still the wise man of the tribal chief Roman Reigns, and if he's happy with that role, or he is happy with Roman Reigns because he is his friend, and if anything he would like, and if Heyman wants some help, then CM Punk would gladly help him. If anything, if Heyman wants anything or something, and yeah, this is just that, a quick chat between like two old friends, as I should say, yeah. And in the next segment, we have a number one contenders fatal 4-way match for the US title between LA Knight, The Miz, Sheamus, and Santos Escobar. And because of Santos Escobar is in this match, Electro Lopez is at ringside, and LA Knight wins this match, and therefore he is the number one contender for Shinsuke's US title. So yeah, LA Knight wins this match. The crowd reaction was 80%, the match quality was 67%, so therefore the final score was 75%. And after the match, Nakamura attacked LA Knight, with the mist and then the Kinshasa. At the end of the segment, we get like a picture where Shinsuke Nakamura stands tall above LA Knight. So yeah, the final score was 77%, and then it's time for the main event of tonight's Smackdown, which is a tag team match between Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu versus Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. The crowd reaction was 96%, the match quality was 73%, so therefore the final score was 86%, and of course Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa was at ringside too and tried to interfere in the match and help the Bloodline, Solo and Fatu to win this match, but in the end CM Punk gets the win, and so therefore Cody and Punk wins this match. The crowd reaction was 96%, the match quality was 73%, so therefore the final score was 86%, so we close the show with this match. Let's end the show, and this show got a 86% rating, show rating. We gained popularity everywhere, so that's great. Okay, it was great, I think. So yeah, and we will have another week of Raw and Smackdown, and then we will have the No Way Out premium live event. So yeah, that is how we gonna roll in the next few weeks. I hope that you like this video and enjoy this video. I really hope so, and if that's true, then please hit a like button, and I would also really appreciate if you would subscribe to my channel. And yeah, if you have any suggestions or any advice, because I'm fairly new to this game, the pro wrestling sim, please leave it down in the comments. So yeah, and thank you for watching this video. See you in the next one. Bye!